Hey, let's talk supplements for a minute. You guys have asked some questions, and I know some of you guys are newer to my challenges, so I'm going to address some of these things. And there is a list, if you guys will click on the library at the bottom in your app, and if you'll slide the little arrow over, it looks like it's not there sometimes, but there is a list of supplements that I recommend and I take myself. So if you guys are interested in knowing more about what I take and what works really well, I can talk about that here. And I also have that on the app so you can reference it. For supplementation, obviously protein. I still supplement with protein. A supplement means it's not in the form of food, it's in a liquid form that I'm drinking. So I use a casein protein. There's a difference in casein and isolate whey. So you need to know those things and why it's important to have both, not just one or the other. Or sometimes people are allergic to one, and so they'll have the other as an option. Casein is great. It's a slower digesting protein, so you don't want to consume as much of that throughout the day. The whey isolate is great for repair and making sure your body is getting its needs met as far as cellular regeneration goes. So both of those have a big key role in how we recover. I use casein at night. If I'm drinking a shake before bed, it helps keep me fuller longer. So if you are one of these people, use that to help you with that. If you're going to bed hungry, that's a great way to avoid having like your stomach talk to you all night. Okay, so I do take a very low dose DHEA. A lot of my ladies and men can benefit from this. This is a big one. Dudes can go a little higher on their dose. So if you guys are in the category of maybe age range 30 to 50, and you want a little boost in your natural testosterone, DHEA can provide that for you. If you are a female, be careful with how much of this you take. It can do a couple of things. It can deepen your voice. That's not why I sound like this. It's because I've been talking on microphones for 20 years. So DHEA can help to contribute to hair loss and things like that. So you got to be careful with how much you take. I take a very low dose at 10 milligrams. There is a 5 milligram out there I've seen before. So start slow, increase if it doesn't feel like it's doing anything for you. And what else? Let's talk about creatine. We've been over that one 1,000 times. Everybody in here should be taking creatine daily. 5 milligrams, non-negotiable. If you can get it every day, if you're even doing it 3 to 4 days a week because you forget about it, that's better than not doing it at all. So continue that because it's going to help you with aging for your brain and also for your cells. So this is so crucial that you guys continue the creatine after this challenge ends. I use amino acids, branched chain amino acids in powder form because I mix that with my pre-workout. That helps me get a little bit more. Amino acids are the building block of cells. They are exactly what protein is made up of. So it's just more in the protein family, amino acids. And let's see what else I use. I use fish oils every day. Some of you guys are going to see those in the form of LipoSlim, where it's going to be a weight loss marketed product because it does actually help you metabolize fat. So super important to have that. I take magnesium in the evening. That's helpful for sleep. If you're a pre or perimenopausal woman, even a menopausal woman might be able to benefit from this. Men, if you have a hard time sleeping, this can also be helpful to you. CoQ10 is a non-negotiable in my day. CoQ10 I take every day, hopefully for my brain health, and I do feel like it works. I take a B12 supplement daily. The sublingual, which is under your tongue, and dissolvable, and a vitamin D3 plus K2. The K2 is a carrier to the cells. And so again, you have to have red meat to carry D to the cells. So if you're a person who doesn't eat red meat, which obviously you're not in my challenge because that would have already been addressed, but this is why meat is so important, because that is the acting way for this stuff to get into the cell. If you're not a meat eater or if you don't eat any protein in this form, it doesn't exist in nature in K2 form. So K2 is and I like even laughable is on the label of my D3 K2, it says plant-based. It's not plant-based because there's no K2 that is plant-based. K1 is plant-based, but not K2. So some of these things are important to have in your body every single day. If you have nothing else on board besides CoQ10, B12, D, creatine, and protein, I would be thrilled with that. There are lots of other things you can add and are on that list as well. So if you have questions, please reach out to me. I like also taking L-carnitine, sometimes in powder form, or excuse me, not in powder form. It is disgusting in powder form. It smells horrible. In liquid form or in capsule form. So some of those things are great. If you guys want to add those to your life, ask me questions about supplements. I Do not know every brand. So I'm telling you guys again, I do not know every brand out there because every brand has a different formula, especially when it says blend. I have no idea what's in those products. So please don't ask me. I don't know. If it doesn't list it out, I usually don't take it. I hate the products that put everything together and say the word blend because it doesn't allow the consumer to know what and what dose they're getting in the product. So look for things that list out the ingredients. Look for the things that identify how much of each dose you're getting so that you're not overdosing yourself on certain things. Probably wouldn't be a big deal. You're going to have expensive urine at most, but there has been a couple of people who have taken a lot of L-carnitine, and it does make your body have a different odor. So please just note some of those things as you're going through supplements and you're taking new things, that maybe add things one at a time so you'll know what causes issues or what threw your body off a little bit. If any questions you guys have, please reach out to me.